It's the wall night tonight, and we've got some great fights ahead. To the
Right, so this is the pack I've got. I made all 36. Shining off them a bit, so I'm going to go through them. Maybe I should put the light. Right, okay, so I'm going to go through all 36 and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so first we have, I'll do it over here so the light isn't beaming on it. This is BB, he's a booster card. You get 2 back when he's played. He's a techno. And allows you to pick up 3 cards when put into play. So he's a card that you get 2 back, but when you put him into play, you get 3. Here, I'll keep going through them randomly. Rexus. He is a monster card, a nature monster card. Following the attack is reduced to 0. I think that's a good enough picture. Let's keep going. Flying Brains. Booster card, Psychic. Following opponent cannot use booster. So it's a turn based, so you go first, then them, then second. You know, so for example, so there's some monsters that, so this monster, if opponent is elemental, multiply attack by 2. So if you had a monster who you're going against who's elemental, all these powers here, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, will be multiplied by 2. You also have your defense power, so it's your attack minus their defense is how much points are taken off each turn. So this carries on. You notice here it says 4 here, so you get 4 cards back when he's played. If you're playing with any card underneath, so these signs here are energies, any card underneath is 2,000. Any card and a nature card 3,000. Any 2 cards and a nature card is 4,000. Dark Mind, monster card, Psychic, defense 2,000. Here I've put not applicable, so he can go down on himself for 1,000. You need a Psychic card, so it can be 2,000. Following opponent's special ability is eliminated, so he's more defensive, so he'd be put down, and therefore the opponent can't use any of their special ability. Tree Man, so he needs 1 monster to be played, so any monster. So example, you'd put down Dark Mind, he can be played on top and then played. 2,000 defense points, 2,000 attack points. Elemental monsters can't attack, so if your opposition, you may not be able to go, you may have to pick up another card. If you can't go, you get 4 cards back as well. I drew this quite a lot, it's in the video with previous video. Techno Siphon, so this is a booster card. You get 3,000 plus attack points if your opponent is a techno monster, so you can only activate that if it's a techno monster. Obviously you get 2 cards back. I think on the boosters, I mean the rules could always change, but you're only ever going to get the highest of the boosters. So if you play 2 boosters down, it'd be the highest number that you got back. Here we have Cage, so he is a techno monster, and you require 1 techno monster. Example, I could put him down, cannon, and I could play him then. So he's 4,000 defense, so I think he's the largest defense and actually the largest attack, and attack power doubles if you have an additional techno monster. So if you had another techno monster in your hand, you could play him as well. Have I got one left? No, I've not got one left. So you could have more Morphoid as well here. Put them both down, his attack power would massively increase. Maybe I haven't played the game enough, maybe that's a too high a power, or maybe not. I'll have to play it a lot to see if it works. So I'm making 2 of these packs actually, so these have got a blue backing. I'm going to make another set with a white backing. I actually didn't like the blue, was quite a lot of effort, so I might just make it with white backing. Here we have Cannon, he's the go-to defense guy. High defense, low attack, no special ability, but you can play him first and obviously you're not going to get much damage done to you because he's high defense. Troll, nature monster, can be played on himself or with a nature card or any card and a nature card for 3,000 attack points, 2,000 defense points. Copies any monster played copies any ability of the monsters played beneath him, so he could be quite useful. We have a Galaxy Worm, allows you to take one of your previous used cards. So, as I say, it's turn-based, and obviously this pack would build up, so you can actually go through your pack and take one of them cards out and use it again. Death from Above, an elemental booster card. By sacrificing one elemental card, this card is activated. So you'd sacrifice an elemental card, which I'm sure, like say, sacrifice this elemental card, and they get 3,000 attack points. Morph Blast, booster card, elemental booster card, allows you to change your opponent's energy. So if you had a card that was doubled, if the opponent was nature, you can change him to nature, and therefore your strength would be doubled. Or maybe you've got a card that only activates, the booster card that only activates if you're a particular type of card type. So you can change your energy type, and therefore your booster card will be activated. You have Space Aid, dude drinking on a straw. And this is supposed to be a little scientist here flying it in so you can have a little drink, because these are supposed to be massive monsters. So you get plus 3,000 attack points, defense points even. I'll use this reading thing, this reading skill I've developed. Booster card. Okay, let's keep going. Dixatron, just kind of make up random names. He's 1,000 defense points. Allows you to see your opponent's card. It's only 2,000 attack points, so you might really want to put a lot of boosters when you're playing him to make sure you don't get your ass kicked when he comes in. Question. I think when I've had little plays with this guy, Question, he tends to cause too much damage because he can look at your opponent's hand and then remove 2 cards. I was always making in these ones which required a specific type of monster to be played to give you the best sort of attack points and a best defense and also the best special abilities, but his might be too high at the current time. We have Space Fly's Nature Booster card, reduces your opponent's hand by 2 cards. We have Rock Armor. This doubles your defense power. This is a nature booster card, but it can be used in anything. We have Plague, 3,000 defense points. Obviously, so they have more options to go higher in ability, but you have to lose more cards in order for that to happen. You obviously get 3 cards back. Psychic. If opponent is nature, multiply attack by 2. So he would be typically played against a nature opponent, therefore, because it's going to give you a lot more attack power. Voodoo Curse, attack 4,000. So this is activated. So when you pick up the cards, e.g. like this, if the next top card is a booster, and it is, then you get 4,000 attack points added to your card. Next card, Techno, is a Techno Ghoul, defense 2,000. It requires 1 monster, so what monster like Death Slug you'd be played. Doesn't matter what type. Psychic monsters cannot attack following this monster. It's gone a bit mental, the writing, so obviously hasn't passed quality requirements 9001 or something. Techno is a monster card. Here we have Death Slug, defense 3,000, 1 nature card. Okay, so it's starting to bad focus. So you need 1 nature card for him to be activated. There's 6,000 attack points. Following opponent's special ability is eliminated. You get 2 back. Morphoid, same as the troll earlier, copies monster's ability underneath, so he can be played on himself or with other cards. Defense 2,000. He's a Techno one. Here we have Nature's Hand. If opponent uses nature monster, this card can be activated. So only when your opponent uses nature monster can you go whammo, get another 3,000 attack points. Graphite, 3,000 defense. Attack power doubles if played against Techno, so he's an elemental. So the way it normally works, elemental strong against Techno, nature strong against elemental, psychic strong against nature, Techno strong against psychic. So that's the normal flow, but that doesn't, it's only when you have the special ability does that come into play. Here we have Yahtzee, who can only be played when a elemental monster is down, so you place the elemental monster and he can be played. You're one of the next level sort of cards, so quite high, and doubles the attack power of the monster. So generally trying to make this so if he's played, your next guy you play is going to be doubled as well. Qbot, 3,000 defense, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 attack points. Attack power doubles against psychic monster. We have Neurofire, a booster card, doubles the defensive power. So this would be, you know, on your next turn when the opponent attacks you, you want to have a high defense so that you don't take much damage. Galactic Twister. So when this card is played, this booster card, both players have to deal a new hand. So if you're playing and you're like, well, I've put this dude down, but I want to change my hand, see if I might have a lucky dip and get something better. You play him. Here we have a Raxalix. He's basically a leech type character. So you play him, you have to sacrifice 3 cards for it, but it's more to if the opponent has put a massive attack down, you want to just eliminate it, void it, so you can play this guy. We have Nightflower. Nature monsters kind of attack following this monster, so a bit more defensive. 3,000 defense, 1 monster is required, any monster 3,000 attack, but you play him, and therefore a nature monster can't go next. Menix, likewise, any monster, techno monsters can't attack following this card. We have Lightning Speed Booster, multiplies your attack power by 2, requires 1 card sacrifice. So as long as you sacrifice 1 card, you get in, multiply your whole attack by 2. And you've got the Trickster, even though he's a bit battered. I think I made a copy of him anyway, but he's got a bit scratched there. But opposition has to remove 2 cards. So that is my entire printed set. There should be 36 unless some of these are stuck to each other, which is possible. But yeah, they are the whole shebang. I've said before, they're in like plastic envelopes. You actually got a front and back in here, because I think this is a quick way of making a prototype thing. So I'm going to cut out another set of packs, and I'm going to play against random friends who, well, they used to be friends. I'm sure they'll just disown me later. Anyway, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do what the hell you want, really. That'd be nice. Later. Bye-bye.